What is up, guys? We are playing a pretty intense game called the I honestly don't know how to pronounce the name. Fidelio incident. Alright, so we found quite a few journals. We're basically getting back to our wifey. I was like, where do we go from here? This looks promising. Lock. 5 keys. One, 2, 8, 0.
First the shelter, now this lock. I've got to.
I gotta write this down. Okay, hang on. Pen, pad. Okay. Sandy, these 5 numbers will save you. 5 numbers. 2, 8. So technically a 1 there.
Find a way through.
Okay. 1. 1. No. 2. 8. 0. 1. Ah. Okay. 2. 8. 0. 3. 1. 1, 2, 8, 0, 3. Damn it. 3, 1, 2, 8, 0.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
Those numbers from the journal. This makes no sense.
Where am I going?
Freezing. It's freezing. This is where we just came from, by the way. Yeah, I think it is. Hang on. We're going the wrong way. Here we go. Still alive. Get warm. Got to get of this valve. Maybe.
Oh, yes.
That's good. Oh, thank God.
Actually, something up over here. It's burning.
I don't know what's wrong with that man. Stanley came into Rory's pub tonight, sweaty and out of breath. His eye was swollen, his lip was bleeding, and he looked as proud as a peacock. He and one of his no-good mates went messing into East Belfast to stir up trouble. Stanley had the brilliant idea to spray the Story Plough over a Unionist mural, but they got caught by some locals and they got into a scrap. Rory thought that was a gas and bought Stanley a pint. I told Stanley he was an idiot. What if he'd been caught by the guard or the UVF? They'd have bloody killed him. But he was just too proud of himself to listen.
Ow. Yeah, that's just one tree. I was thinking, I was like, did I miss something? Damn birds. Plane crash. So if you guys didn't see the first video, basically we were in a plane crash off the coast of Iceland. And we are trying to desperately survive. We got separated by our wife. I assume she was our wife. Oh, come on. Got to move a little bit quicker. Alright. We actually almost died there.
Is this another bunker? How many are there?
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me. Everything's frozen. And I'm running out of time.
Yeah, we are running out of time. Fiddlesticks, that more water.
My face hurts from trying to smile all night. I can't blame Stanley. There's no way he could have known. He's not that cruel. He knew I was named after Beethoven's opera and just assumed that I'd be a fan. But it was my father who loved the opera. He'd blast those records into the night and stagger about with a half-empty bottle,
Beethoven's
waving
opera.
it in time with the music. It was terrifying. But I loved Stanley. So I gripped his hand and smiled through the entire performance.
These pipes, they must all be connected.
There's another one over there.
Stanley, are you there? Oh, it's so cold. My head's so shivering. My leg is going numb. At least it doesn't hurt anymore. Am I falling asleep? Oh, I thought I heard voices. Oh, I don't remember what time it is. I think it'll be dark soon. But I don't think I'll make it through the night. Oh, Stanley, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, God. Hypothermia must be setting in.
Alright. We're so close to the black smoke.
Oh, shit! Hail! Hail's too strong. I can't get through.
Good observation, mate. Yes.
Molly and I snuck out to a party tonight. It was in full swing by the time we got there, meaning all the boys were bollocksed. Well, not all. We weren't there long when this beautiful lad hands me a beer and said his name was Cullen. I was tall with bright green eyes and he wore neon coloured runners. I asked him if it was his party. He shook his head and said that he knew it was my party. Then he turned and waved his hand around like he was the great fucking Gatsby. And the first thing we saw was Stanley Whittaker throwing up in the kitchen sink. I laughed and said he could have his party back. And we blathered for a while and we were really getting on when Stanley Whittaker stumbled over and asked Colin if he ever wore those shoes outside. And before I could tell him to fuck off, Stanley asked Colin if he knew I was the daughter of Michael O'Shea. I felt my legs go numb. Colin couldn't get away from me fast enough.
So this must be for the net. Pipe on fire. Okay. There we go. I was wondering where that went. So can't go that way because they're tailing from the disaster there, which is pretty typical, I think. I have no idea, I'm not an expert. Oh, okay. Here we go. Come on, come on. I can do it.
This thing. Christ, I hope it's big enough to protect me.
Alright, we will make it up the mountain. Warm, warm, warm. Alright, let's go. We could run a little bit quicker. Apparently we like to walk everywhere. We have to switch the valves. The big thing is in my way, I can't see it. Alright, warm, warm, warm. Good. Alright, let's Alright, go, 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 go. We will make it up. We will save her. We will get to shelter somewhere. And, you know, we'll make it out. I think the 5 number thing, I'm thinking about it now, the 5 number thing is probably much easier than I thought it was. Here we go.
door. It's working. Kiss my arse, fucking island.
Apparently we don't get cold.
The black smoke. Nearly there. Oh no! Oh Christ, what the? Oh fuck! Help! Help me!
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
No. No! I was right there. What do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me. Pull it together, Stanley. The sooner you find Leonore, the sooner you can get her off this fucking island.
Alright guys.
Just find her.
Let's go. Guys, I'm gonna have to save it here. As always, we'll continue in another one. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay classy.